Hey everyone. So I am having a moment. I am definitely having a moment right now. I have been trying to do this video for a minute, and I'm going to be honest, this is just going to go out there and it's going to be a mess because I'm tired of taking over and over because it's not right. There's a message here that clearly needs to be said. And so I'm just going to say it. And if it's a mess, it's a mess. So I wanted to talk about, in the beginning of my walk again, when it was a 4th of July party, and I was just learning how to give up control and let my husband just let him be him and me be me, and for us to walk together in the way that the Lord wants us to walk. And so we are called to submit, and we are called to have respect for our husbands. And before the Lord, I really wasn't very respectful of a lot of people. I wasn't very respectful, and I definitely didn't honor anybody's wishes if it didn't line up with my own. I definitely pushed my way in on everything, and I had that spirit of control that was pretty prevalent. So the Lord right off the bat wanted to work that out of me. And so we were having this 4th of July party, and Robert loves 4th of July. I mean, we both do. The fireworks, it's fun. All the people, the food, everything. I usually would be drinking and partying and smoking. That would be a normal one for me. But because this was my first year sober, the Lord had just taken away the cigarettes and just taken away the alcohol. This one was special. And so the Lord said to me, he wanted me to just let Robert throw this party. And so I'm, again, wanting to throw this party. I'm wanting to do it my way. Of course, why wouldn't I be the one that throws the party? I know what to do with the food. I know where everything is. I know what's going, right? I'm starting to get into my head, right? And the Lord's like, no, just let Robert do it, and let's just watch. When he's in control, just watch and see. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. So we go to the store, and he says, just let Robert pick everything out and just be encouraging. So I'm like, okay. So we go into Five Below, and Robert's picking everything out, and it's perfect. He's picking out things that I wouldn't even have thought to pick out. He was putting thought into the people individually who's coming, the kids that were coming, the family members, the friends that were coming. He was individually thinking about everybody, being really thoughtful. And I saw a side of him I wouldn't have seen if I had just taken over and just, had him following me around while I ran around and did everything. And I saw joy in him doing that. And it gave me joy to watch him just be himself and to actually just throw this party. I don't think he even realized that I wasn't trying to take over. I didn't voice it to him. I just kind of was like, okay, we're just going to see what happens, right? So the shopping went really well. He got all the food. He did everything. I was just being encouraging. We were having a great time. And it was very relaxing. It wasn't really stressful like I normally would get really stressed out. And I had a great time. And on the drive home, I heard the Lord saying, okay, let Robert tell you what to do from here. So when we got there, he's telling me, blow up the pool toys or make this dish or whatever he needed done. And I would just go do it. When I finished, I ask him what's next. He'd tell me what to do, and I go do the next thing. It was total peace between us. Complete peace. There was no drama, and everything was done on time. It was done actually really early, and I didn't know what to do with myself. And the fireworks show, it was he and his uncle threw that together on the fly. It was just, they just threw it together, and it was probably the best one anybody had ever seen. Every year they do amazing shows. But this one was very special because I could feel the love in it, and I got to enjoy it with everybody. I got to talk to everybody. I wasn't stressed out. I was fresh in the Lord, so I was telling everybody what I was learning and everything that was so exciting. And I was getting to know people I was afraid to talk to before, people I thought judged me before, that were at this party. I was going up to and approaching, and I obviously wasn't drinking or smoking, so I remember it, and I had a great time. And it was awesome. It was so much fun. It was a perfect party, and I felt the Lord in it. I really did. I felt such peace the entire time, and so did everybody else. It seemed like everybody at the party that attended was having a great time, and we all were getting along. You could feel the Lord in it. And so it was my first kind of taste of, okay, when I obey the Lord and I do what he says, it makes things line up so well. It just flows. It just flows when you are actually obeying him. And so I've been seeking to do that more and more in my walk. And I don't want to get into it a lot because there's a lot I can get into with obeying the Lord, but also in obeying, your husband, or to respect your wife, those things that the Lord does say. It has been changing my life significantly, just trying to follow him and walk with him. And so I just wanted to give him a praise on that. My first big step of letting go of control, that has led on to the last year and a half of letting go of control, has really brought a lot of peace into my life, into our relationship. And I'm able to see a side of Robert that I really didn't get to see before when I was trying to control him in situations. Now I'm able to see just how beautiful my husband really is. And I know he doesn't like being called beautiful, but beautiful is my big word. So here it is. And I love him. I love the work that the Lord's doing in our marriage. And it's so rewarding just to walk with him in the way that he intended for us to be walking with him. So I encourage all of you today, if there's something that you're trying to take that step and you're having to let go of that little piece of yourself, that little piece of flesh, I had to let go of the big, this big chunk of control that I'm working on getting rid of still to this day. It's really worth it. It's really worth it because he really, really blesses it, and you see miracles, and it might be scary, and it might be awkward, and it might feel wrong at first, but it flows naturally the more you do it, and it just becomes more ingrained in you like anything else. But when the Lord does it, he just pours that perfect peace into you. It's actually a thing. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Praise him. I tried making this video like 8 or 9 times, so I'm hoping this will touch somebody. Usually when there's that level of warfare and drama, something really good happens. So if something good happens, let me know. If you guys are working on the same thing, I'd love to hear some encouraging stories as well. You can put that in the comments. It's just important that we talk about our testimonies so that people know just how good our God is. So thank you guys. I hope you have a blessed day. I know.